All right, y'all. So today we're gonna be reacting to Ayesha Curry saying that she didn't want a family, she didn't want kids, she didn't want a marriage, she wanted to be a career girl. She did want to be with Steph though. She did want to be with Steph though, and she claims Steph Curry doesn't understand her. Hey, we're gonna get into it. Uh, Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will be giving my reaction afterward, but I'm gonna try my best to just let her talk.
Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So
Hmm.
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself. So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like he tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why are you? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you.
Okay, so let me. Oh God, that's a horrible place to pause. Yeah, that maybe I'll find it while I'm talking. But anyway, I want to say this. I want to say this in regards to Ayesha Curry, right? I don't think this is that hard to understand, right? If you take, like, as a man, if I take my man hat off, right, and I just look at it like person to person, you're a person, you have goals, you want to do these things, you have these dreams and aspirations. You find someone that you love, you're like, great, me and them, we're together, we'll go and we'll conquer our goals together. Your significant other becomes the fucking breadwinner. Like, Steph Curry's money, Ayesha Curry's money off the screen. Steph Curry's money way off the screen. Ayesha Curry's money below the screen. Like it like comparatively. I'm not saying she's broke. I'm just saying, like, he's clearly the breadwinner of the family. It puts, and his job requires him to be on the road and go to practice and da 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 da. So she has to support him. And granted, her supporting him necessarily isn't her problem. Her problem now is that for herself, she still wants to accomplish those goals. And I don't think that's crazy. Like, I see a lot of people upset online at what she's saying here, and I don't think that's crazy. And then somebody said, oh, she's embarrassing Steph Curry. I'm like, by saying he doesn't quite understand, I mean, you're talking about from a male perspective versus her perspective. Like why those things actually bother her is quite understandable because she's someone that's not fulfilled in what she believes her purpose is. Like her own dreams are not fulfilled, you know? Like she hasn't crossed all her boxes and she gets only one life. It's understandable if you're like, yo, I still want to do these things and I got to figure out a way to do them. And I feel like I have all these impediments versus, Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? He's done all those things. He's been great, you know what I'm saying? He is achieving his dreams. He's playing in the NBA on the highest level. He's that guy. Like people look at Steph Curry and be like, he revolutionized the game. He's already done it all. And I think what will happen for her is once Steph Curry retires from the NBA, he gets out of the ball, he gets out of playing ball, and he like kind of like takes a backseat. He retires. Then I feel like Ayesha will be able to like really get in her bag and start doing the other things that she wants to do, and it'll help her out a lot. I don't think there'll ever be a point in time where she will be the breadwinner because that NBA money is long. That endorsement money is long, and all he got to do is just show up somewhere, and he's making like a meal. Like you know what I mean? Like he got a great deal with Under Armour. Like dude, he's up. He's up. And I think they're up as a family, and I think what I'm saying. Yeah, like I'm saying, once he retires, she'll be all right. She'll be all right. And I think it's okay for somebody to say, "Hey, I didn't want to have kids this young." I wanted to be married. I wanted to be with you, but I didn't want like kids and like now I'm like at home taking care of the kids and all this other stuff. And I'm sure she'll say it has its perks, you know what I'm saying? Like she has some free time you know, that maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, she don't have to worry about bills and everything's taken care of and all that other stuff, but it still doesn't help her internally as a person. And I think once you step outside of what she should be as a wife, what she should be as a mother, because she never said, I don't love my kids. She never said I don't love Steph Curry. She never said I don't love my family. She's talking about herself. And I don't think that's crazy. And I think there's a lot of women that relate to what she's saying. There's a lot of women that understand what she's saying because everybody has ideals for themselves and it's just picking yourself up and trying again and again and again to make those things happen you know and if I think a lot of people just got to get out the negative space that they're in, like internally. Like you got to get out of the negative space and you got to really hear somebody out and listen to what they're saying and why they're saying it. I fully believe that Ayesha Curry didn't mean any harm here. Granted, she does have a bad habit because this is like the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time that she's come out. She said something and got backlash for it because nobody she nobody tries to understand her. And now that I've reacted to her enough times, I understand. Like, okay, she has her own way of talking, and I gotta weave through what she's saying to get to what she means. But I would just recommend that she just uh it's tough, you know what I'm saying? Like telling her to find another way to say it. But baby girl, you're gonna have to find another way to say it. Find another way. Okay. You need to stop the madness. Like, and you just gotta talk just a little bit different. That's all. That's all. Just talk a little different. How you speak about these things, how they matter to you, how you engage with the topics. You just got to speak a little differently. That's all. But anyway, if y'all want to watch the full thing, that's the Call My Daddy podcast. You can check them out any and everywhere, including YouTube. So yeah, check them out. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to me if you want more reactions. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye.